you need to focus on one thing, and this thing will set you up for your life. Without this focus, you won't know what you need to be doing. You need to build your kingdom. That's it. That's the main focus you have to instill within yourself. So, how do you build your kingdom? The first point is that it starts with yourself. You have to build your habits. You have to build the right systems and the right habits that positively influence your life. So that can be taking care of your health by sleeping on time, eating right, having a healthy routine of waking up or going to bed, things like that. And with building habits, having a good habit of going to the gym, that's important. You have to be able to be consistent, take care of your health, because if you don't take care of your mental and physical health first, you won't be able to continue building your system or your kingdom, because all you have to do is focus on your health and getting it right. But if your health is right first, you won't have to worry about having to take prescriptions, having surgeries, things like that later on in life. So when you're able to take care of your health, you can focus all of your attention onto building that kingdom. And with the systems and the habits, these systems are part of your productivity system. So that could be not using your phone while you do your work, putting it on do not disturb, having a nice isolated environment that keeps you away from distractions. But in terms of health, what I focus on is sleep, nutrition, and exercise. You can focus on these three pillars as well. You can branch off later on if you want, but these are the main things that you need to focus on. If you want some of the supplements I take, they'll be in the description below. Magnesium glycinate has helped me a lot to sleep more, sleep better, because whenever I take it, I get knocked out within an hour. So if you have trouble sleeping, I suggest you to take magnesium glycinate. But the main point of having habits is that you have habits that are building your kingdom. If you don't have a habit or a system, you'll just be wasting your time. Plus, you'll also be wasting your health. You won't be living longer, your energy levels will be lower, which means your productivity is also lower. I know a lot of people in my life, when they get back home, they sit, they lay down, and they just continue to scroll on social media. And whenever they are scrolling, they don't care about what they're consuming. And when you're consumed by dopamine, you're driven by dopamine. What I keep saying in my videos, do the opposite of what you see other people doing. So if you see someone sitting on their ass, looking on their phone, scrolling, or even walking on the streets, or mid-set they're scrolling on Instagram, avoid doing that. Do the opposite of what you see. And like I say, it also starts with you. So start investing in yourself, like your health, get more healthier foods, get the supplements you need, get the rest you need, or things that help you with your rest and recovery and your sleep, get that gym membership, or even invest in new skills and learn something new to build your portfolio, to build your kingdom. Because if you need to build a kingdom, you need skills. And if you don't have skills, then it's time to invest in having and developing those skills. The main takeaway is do habits, and any habits that will level you up. I'm pretty sure this is common sense of knowing what habits you need. Smoking isn't going to get you anywhere. Drugs isn't going to get you anywhere. Use common sense. Understand, I need to sleep on time. I need to eat right. I need to exercise. These type of habits are needed. Next, you need to build something. And this could be a business, this could be a career. You need to focus on something like a career where you're able to climb that corporate ladder, or a business where you want to scale it up, make certain X number per month, or have a certain impact on a certain industry or even the world. You have to have an output. You have to be able to expend that energy that you have. For me, what I use to expend the energy that I have is one, I have my passion, which doesn't bring me any money, but a YouTube channel. This is something I want to build. I want to build a community where people want to improve their lives. They're able to see this, and this impacts them, and this brings positivity to them. I want every single one of you to be growing. And whenever you watch these videos, if you like it or not, this is tailored towards you to keep growing, keep moving forward, getting that 1% better. But anyways, with building something, that also means building your relationships, whether this be with your siblings, your family, or even external. When you're in school, college, or even in a job, you have to network, you have to develop relationships. Of course, these relationships should be positive, but if they aren't, cut it. Initially, you usually don't know if they're positive or not, so try to get to know more people. Start to talk to strangers, start to ask them what they do, what their name is, how they find this position or job or whatever, start to network, start to get to know more people, because you need relationships. You can't build something without having a group behind you. And with building your kingdom, or with building your business or your career, you need people, you need friends, you need that support group to help you get there. And with the business, you can also have a business partner. Even your relationship partner in general, you can have a partner to take that load off the work, cut that load in half, cut it in quarters, cut it in thirds, things like that. Although doing it alone will fuel your ego, it doesn't mean that's the best route. And plus, having a team or doing something or having that journey with that person, it makes it more better. It doesn't make you feel lonely, be able to suffer together, but also know that this suffering is part of the journey and both of you are moving towards that goal. And like I said, you're able to delegate the tasks whenever you're in a team. When you're a leader, you should be able to delegate your tasks, which makes the business more efficient. With efficiency, especially with a business, you can't be wasting time. Your time is limited. You can't stop and then start again. You can't be doing work only when you feel like doing it, because especially a business, that requires constant input to get the output that you want. Although the output may not be what you desired, like getting more sales or getting more customers, you still need that input. You still need that work done. You still need to put more energy into that work, or else you would have to start again. And with a team, if you have a team, they're able to keep you accountable because you have a group of people and you want to keep these people with you. Plus, you're the one in charge. You're the one who has to set the example. If you're not doing the work that you need to be doing, if you're not setting that example, people will see you as a bad leader. You're reflecting them that since you're not doing this work, why should they do the work as well? And they can see that you lack the passion, you lack the drive, you lack the commitment towards that business, which means that they'll just leave you because they don't see you as a person that they want to be with. Something I like to always tell myself is that build something because you won't regret it. Although this YouTube channel has already been like 3 years old and there's been slow growth, I don't regret it. I feel like my speaking abilities has improved. I used to be a little more quiet. I know I still mess up a lot. There's so much mistakes that I make, but I learn from it, I practice it, which is why I am thankful of having this channel. Plus, I'm able to give my knowledge, I'm able to display my journey and my progress towards the audience, to my community, to the people who are subscribed to me. And I don't regret it. Although I'm not gaining anything from this except speaking skills, I still don't regret making this channel. So lastly, you need to have a cause or purpose to why you're building this kingdom. Personally for me, I am building my kingdom to have a better future generation in this world. And I want to be able to impact the world on a greater scale. But in order to impact the world, I have to start impacting a small group. And that starts with you. For my purpose, I want people to live better lives. And I also want you to be chasing what you want. And I also want a kingdom, a place for my women to live comfortable in, a place that is safe and stable to be in. So find why you're doing this and find who you want to spend it with. It could be your friends, it could be your family, or it could even be your relationship partner. Find your why. But overall, you can't help other people if you can't help yourself. That's why it starts with you. You can't help if your health is terrible, can't even get out of your bed, or if your mental health is terrible, where you're constantly anxious or you're worrying about other things. You have to take care of yourself first. You have to be able to build yourself before you're able to help someone build themselves or build other things. But to motivate you to start, envision building that kingdom. A kingdom or a place that you and others can thrive in. I suggest you to watch this video next to become a productivity machine.